cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trapper tapping TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cook cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that good comment button. We got Chick Smooth. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Fine. You know what? I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, why can't we all get along? Nore wants his credit for being an OG in the hip-hop podcast space, and he wants it now. Earlier this week, Nore did an interview with Big Boy, where he not only claimed that he was one of the first OG rappers to actually do a podcast, but he also claimed that a lot of podcasts these days are copying his style. Now, I'm sure you guys all know Nore's podcast, Drink Champs. They've gone viral for plenty of interviews, and at one point, they were considered one of the top 3 podcasters out there in hip-hop. Here's what Nore said.
Like I said it earlier, but podcast was unknown at that time. Yeah. And then, so that's when we did Drink Champs. Again, we said it, we did it, and
did people know what you guys were doing though?
They called us nerds.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What about the hip hop community? Did they think, was there any conversation of Nore fell off and he's doing this?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm so glad you asked that. I was waiting for this.
Right.
Yeah. And guess what? Can you see any of one of your favorite rappers without a podcast
right
now?
Tell me about it, man. And respectfully come on.
Yes. Listen.
Respectfully so.
Joe and Jada.
Yeah.
Is 2 of my friends. I love them.
Now, the truth of the situation is there weren't too many people in the podcast space by way of OG hip-hoppers before Nore came in. Nore came in with Drink Champs, and he's been doing Drink Champs for a while now, and he's centered around it being a space for legends in the hip-hop space to come in and be able to have their voice heard and all that kind of stuff. And now you see all his peers going from once guests to being his peers being hosts in the podcast space. So Nore did, in fact, lay out that blueprint for a lot of dudes.
I look at them and I say, look at me.
Yeah. Did any of
look
them
at me. Hold on, let me finish. Look at me. You can look at Jadakiss's intro and I'm like, that's Nore's intro. You can look at Fat Joe's mannerism of every time he cuts somebody off. Who you think he got that from? I just cut you off.
You're right.
Who you think he got that from?
He's been watching.
But by the way, this is who I am. I salute that.
Yeah.
I salute that they took our formula because if you look at the 2 most guests that we ever had on Drink Champs, it's Fat Joe and Jadakiss.
Hey man, you know what I love? The Jadakiss recalling the handshake shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the best stories ever. I feel like we are now, media is, our own media is controlling our media.
Yeah, bro.
And I love that. And guess what, guys?
What's up?
I was one of the first to do that.
I don't think anybody can argue that, though.
But they did argue that. But they did. So this is what I'm trying to say. I was one of the first. When I did it, people were saying this is for nerds. A podcast is for nerds. So when I said, and other people I was like, yo, the only podcast that matters is Drink Champs, and I named I believe $1 million worth of game, and I named Joe Budden, and people took it personal, and they said, why would Nore say that? And that's not what I meant. What I meant was we were the first that made it cool. The other people who did it was Cypher Sounds and Peter Rosenberg. God bless them. I love them so much. But people didn't want to be Cypher Sounds and Rosenberg. When I did it, I'm smoking.
Yeah, nobody looked at Cypher Sounds and Rosenberg and said, hey, I like what they got going on. I want to do that. That was never brought up. Nobody ever looked at Cypher Sounds and Rosenberg and was like, yep, I like what they got going on. Let me make sure I can do that exact same thing. Never happened.
But I'm drinking. People are saying, man, I could do that. I can do what Nore is doing, and I'm still being myself. And now, I promise you, I look at podcasts, I look at people, and they bit everything I'm doing. They're trying to be their self, and guess what? If I'm mad at that, that's my fault. That's what I wanted to happen.
Now, initially, when I first heard this, I didn't actually think Nore was dissing Joe or Jada or any other podcasters out there. I think it's tough, especially when you're the first one to do something that gets big and then becomes a billion-dollar industry. You kind of want your credit for being one of the first ones in that lane. And Nore does have a point. A lot of rappers did look down on podcasts until Nore came along. He started drinking, smoking weed on his podcast. Nore was essentially doing great PR work for hip-hop podcasts out there, which if you guys all look at the layout now in 2026, a lot of your favorite rappers have their own podcast. Now today on the Joe Budden podcast, episode 907, Mark Lamont Hill and also Imani tried to get Joe Budden to crash out on Nore for what he said. You guys all know Joe calls himself the Podfather. Him, along with Combat Jack, rest in peace, and also Tax Stone, and also the Juan Epstein podcast were all early in the hip-hop podcast space. Now, Joe did not mess around. He called Nore and had him explain exactly what he meant in that interview. Here's a conversation you guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Nore was right or wrong?
No, I don't think that Nore said anything wrong. I think that Nore kept it real. I think that Nore is one of the first people in this podcast space, and he should be respected as such, for sure.
Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
I don't know if you want to pay attention to this, because I know you don't be in the Twitter streets. But man, you saw it. Did you see it?
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I saw something too.
Just, they don't take him serious no more.
They don't respect this nigga.
They don't respect
Are y'all bringing mess to my front door while I've been uber focused?
This should get you more focused.
No, can't nothing get me more focused. I'm a Virgo.
Well, I am too. So I feel like I understand what you're saying.
Arrested development, though.
I'm an arrested developed
on your end.
Virgo.
You're not a fully developed Virgo. You're like an embryo.
But no, I feel like of late, a lot of people have probably assuming that there's some chinks in the Joe Budden armor or some type of thing. Or maybe you don't have the influence that you once had before. Or maybe you never had it. Maybe it's really credited to other people.
Maybe I'm scared. Maybe scared.
Maybe it's just,
Let's tell people what it is. So
I'm listening.
So you started talking about the Nore interview, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he did a really...
My Virgo brother,
Shout out
Nore.
to Nore.
Yes,
We all
salute to
love
Nore.
Nore.
Shout out to Nore. One of the first rapper podcasters, Nore. I'm live on air, and my co-hosts, Dr. Mark Lamont Hill and Imani, are trying to tell me that you were sending shots at me, and they tried to cause division. They say that you said you the first rapper pod. All the other rapper pods is trash, and they want me to come on air and shoot at you. And I told them that's my Virgo brother, number one. Number two, I don't think he was talking about me, but they insist that you were. So could you tell these brothers that
That's crazy.
I'm God body, that we are brothers? There's no division. Like Mark and Imani right here. Y'all there?
You're doing a lot of
It's so much qualifying.
Yeah.
It's called qualifying. Go ahead, y'all brothers.
What up, good brother?
Mark and Imani are right here. Could you say something to these brothers? Because they're trying to divide black
tell the
men
truth, Nore. Tell
on
the
the
truth.
last day of Black History Month.
Nore, make it. Nore, make it clear that you don't even really qualify Joe in that conversation because he wasn't really like a rapper. Like he wouldn't be, like he wasn't like a success who's like.
He's talking like A-list rappers.
Yeah, we talking about A-list rappers. There you go.
I mean, I went gold and had a huge single in 2003.
That's peace.
I mean, it still plays today. So in 10 more years, I'll get the rights back to it. I mean,
peace.
what's your slap, Imani?
Shit.
What's your shit? What's your shit again? I mean, since there's levels to it.
Hold on.
See, now,
hold on.
Now the division works. Now the division works.
All right, you had the slap. Don't get me wrong, you had the slap. But why they don't put your name on the screen in MSG? Like they do with all the other rap niggas that sit there. Like when Nore sit there, they put his shit.
Nore there.
When Fat Joe there, they put his shit there.
Nore, you hear how they speak to me? I hired these brothers. You hear how they speak to me? Like I'm gum on the bottom of the shoe.
It's a good job too.
But Nore, you ain't told them yet that you
I ain't even heard Nore say nothing this whole conversation. I just hear them going back and forth.
wasn't talking about me.
I definitely wasn't, man. You know what?
That's peace.
I've been staying off the internet a couple of days. You know what I mean? Just chilling. I hate when I go viral for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? But the same way I like it. Same way I like it when it benefits me. I gotta like it when it doesn't benefit me. You know what I mean? And I say it clearly, and every time I say it, people take offense to it. I say that we was the first people that made podcasting our first rappers, because we're not the first people.
That's a nice tea. That's a nice tea.
You know what I'm saying? We're not the first people that was part of it, but we're the first rappers who made it cool that was part of it. Like, and I credit that always to you, Drink Champs, and $1 million worth per game. And I realized I gotta stop saying that because I realized a lot of people take that personal. And
you don't say.
And even though it's a fact, you know what I'm saying? I realize a lot of people take it personal, and I realize sometimes when I word things, people misquote me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm looking at these comments, and people was like, you know, Nore's mad at Jada and Joe. Like, if I get married right now, it would be.
I don't think that he's married. I don't think he's married. Excuse me. I don't think that he's mad. I think that it's just more so the sense of he wants to have his credit for the work and the developments he put into this space.
And Joe, so like, I mean, I spoke to them obviously, you know, just to make sure that they know. But you know, the internet is crazy. The internet will always try to twist and make it something else. But I love it. I love it when I love it. So I gotta love it even when I hate it. You know what I'm saying? But
I respect that, Nore. It's just before I always heard you say like, you know, $1 million worth of game, Joe and you. Right. It just seemed like you etched his name out and put Nore on top. Like it was just you this last time. Is that fair?
No. You definitely didn't watch the same interview there. Yeah, because I
only watched the messy part.
And it wasn't messy. It was me being funny. If you look at that part, I'm smirking throughout the whole time. I'm joking, and you know what it is. Like the way I joke with Joe and I joke with Jada off camera may not look like that on camera. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was definitely joking, and I definitely wasn't talking about Joe at all. I always credit the rapper part of the part to us three. You know what I'm saying? And I stand by that.
Noriega, I apologize for you even having to explain that. Honestly, because you're talking to like some novices right now. These guys, novices. Look it up. Now, as far
that nigga said some novices, nigga. Words is hard for sure.
As me, I'm protected by God and a rosary. Like, don't say nothing about me. I think, I'm looking in the camera, no, I ain't talking to you. I think all you niggas is my sons. And the only nigga that can talk to me about this is no longer here on earth. His name is Combat Jack. May he rest in peace. That's our guy. If I happen to go to sleep tonight and have a dream like Martin and Combat Jack get to talking, I'm fly with that. But outside of my Virgo brother Nore, y'all and these podcast competitions, everybody is my son. Every last one of them, unless you're not. Nore is not. All of these other new niggas, check them up.
That's right.
All right, man. So there it goes. It's a whole lot of flammery, a whole lot of skullduggery, a whole lot of snitchery going on in these streets. Well, not snitchery in this situation, but skullduggery and larceny for sure when it comes to finding out who exactly he was talking about. Now, was Nore taking shots and then at the last minute kind of decided to maybe clean it up a little bit? Or was he just being playful and being lighthearted? One thing we do know is Nore is one of the top podcasters, and we know that Nore is one of the original podcasters when it comes to OG hip-hoppers going into this podcast space. So with that all being said, man, we finish up about here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. It's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. We are
Apollo Texas. Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.